day episode of Man Do Shit. We've been mounting the TV to the wall. The wall already been prepped for installation. As far as plug up top, but mounting this new TV. Got this here mount for the 55-inch. Should suffice. But yeah, I'm gonna dive straight in. Man Do Shit, so you can too. First thing we did was open up an access panel to let us see where we ran the cable wire and the power plug so we could see the studs in which we were about to start drilling into. Went ahead and opened up the boxes and got the mount out first. 50 to 86 inch TV mount. TV is a 55-inch TV, smart TV. Broke it to the box, got the TV out, laid it on the bed. First thing first, we're gonna mount is the mount brackets to the back of the TV. Now you're not gonna use everything inside of the mounting box. Certain TVs are curved more than others, so you might have to use different screws. But the instructions are pretty easy, so you should be able to figure out which screws you use to mount to the back of your TV. Mine was short screws because my TV is more flat, in the back versus the round. If it was more round, I would use more washers, more spacers. But once I got that on there, it's nothing to it. Once you figure out that, then you can go back to the wall and prep that and get that ready. So I got that on there. Then I'm gonna go to the wall. A smart tool you need is a stud finder. Now you can visually see the stud in the wall right here from the opening. See, every time this stud finder lights up red, you hit a stud. Now all studs are measured at 16 on center in most homes. So you could take a tape measure from one stud and from the other stud, it's gonna be 16 on center. My supervisor came out like, he ain't working, boss. But yeah, I'm back to it. This right here is a template. You use that to measure things and line things up precisely. I got the level on top to make sure everything level. I did my markings, mark out where I'm gonna hang it at. Use this paper right here to visualize and see exactly where your hole is gonna be. Once you get your holes there, then you're just ready to punch them. You just put some drill in them. I'm right on the studs. So you want it right in the studs because you want your TV to be holding up strong. Now these things got special locking things. You tap into the studs and it helps hold the TV even more. But if you got just the screws that holds into the studs, then you're still good. Now I got my holes drilled. Now I'm gonna get ready to put the bracket up there. Now I missed one hole. I ain't gonna even cap like I didn't. But I eventually got it right. One of my holes was a little bit off. Now it's time for me to mount it up there. I took my screws out, start putting my screws in the spot. Now this mount come with a lever on it, so you can see how straight or crooked it is by just looking at the bubble. Now I got it up there, and all I gotta do now is just mount one screw in and tack it down. Now you're supposed to use a wrench to get it in there. I use a wrench and I use my drill to put it on because this is just who I am. I believe in making this thing as steady as possible. Now once I got it all mounted in there, I weigh 200, 210. You know what I'm saying? On a light day. So I got up there and I was just swinging from it to make sure it's gonna stay secure and hold the TV. It says everything is mounted into the studs. So if you can't swing from your TV mount, something ain't right. I know it just says, a certain amount of weight supposed to go on it, but I like to put that weight on it just to be sure. So once I got this thing mounted up there, tacked it in real good, I real deal got up there and swung from it. At this point, ain't nothing left but to put the TV on the mount and put it at the right degree you want it. This one right here swivels side to side, tilts forward. Once you put your TV on there and you lock it in place in the back, got my plug behind there so you can plug the TV up. Got it where it can swivel in and out. Now put the TV up there. Man, do this so you can too.